There are nights when you're clearly exhausted, and then you close your eyes and the thinking starts. Something from today, something you have to do tomorrow, a mistake from years ago. One passes and the next arrives. You check the clock and it's already 2. Have you ever noticed that the harder you try to stop the thoughts, the sharper they get? Today, I want to talk about what to do on those nights. Here's the first thing to know. Trying to stop the thoughts makes it worse. It's the white bear problem. Tell yourself not to think about a white bear, and a white bear is all you get. Thoughts get stronger the harder you push them away. And a loud mind at night isn't a sign of weak willpower either. So tonight, instead of stopping them, we're going to go the other direction and get them out of your head. Here's the thing about night. Night doesn't create the thoughts. It just lets you hear them. During the day, there's too much to handle, so every thought that surfaces gets pushed back. Then things go quiet, and everything you deferred arrives at once. On top of that, your brain keeps surfacing anything unfinished, holding on so you won't forget. Which means the fix is simple. Take what's inside your head and put it outside your head. The first step is to pour it onto paper. Everything floating around in there, written down with no order and no judgment. The slides for tomorrow's meeting. That thing I said earlier was probably a mistake. Call Mom, like that. It doesn't need to look nice. It doesn't have to be a list, and it doesn't have to be sentences. Getting all of it out is the only thing that matters at this stage. The second step is to split the worries from the to-dos. Take what you poured out and sort it into 2 columns. Anything you can act on is a to-do. Anything you can't do a single thing about right now is a worry. The to-dos move to tomorrow's list, and the worries just sit there. And once you've done this, you notice something. Almost everything keeping you awake is in the second column anyway. The third step is to hand it over to tomorrow's version of you. Next to the to-dos, write this. Tomorrow morning's me will look at this. Right now, you're far too tired to be making judgment calls. Night you isn't the one who decides anything. Night you is just the one who writes it down. Let the deciding go to the version of you that has slept. The fourth step is not trying to finish anything. It doesn't have to form sentences. A pile of loose words is fine. Spelling doesn't matter, order doesn't matter, and you never have to read it again. The goal isn't to write something good. The goal is to empty your head. The second you start trying to write it well, your head fills back up. The fifth step matters more than it sounds. Once it's all out, close the notebook. The physical act of closing it sends you a signal. It's all written down here, so you don't have to hold it anymore. The paper is remembering it for you now, which means your brain no longer has a reason to keep it open. Skip this last step and the thoughts come back up. So, to pull it together, don't try to stop the thoughts. Pour them onto paper. Split the worries from the to-dos. Hand the to-dos to tomorrow's you. Don't try to finish anything. And when you're done, close the notebook. You don't need all 5 of these tonight. Writing everything down and closing the book is honestly enough on its own. There's something I want to say honestly though. If sleep won't come or won't stop, if eating has become hard, if basic things like washing or cleaning aren't happening, or if you've had thoughts of hurting yourself, please don't try to solve that by writing. Writing is a tool for sorting your mind. It isn't treatment. That's the point where seeing a professional is the right call. I'm not a mental health professional. I'm just someone who has had nowhere to say things. I'm building an anonymous journaling space, called Nameless Forest. No comments, no ratings, just a place to write things down. You can open it at 2 in the morning and nobody is there. It's a place where how you feel matters more than who you are. I'll be waiting there.